the leader of their group. It's Corin. Welcome to the Clockwork Project. We finally can enjoy this moment. Rollins is back. Seth Rollins at WrestleMania wants to defend his ECW championship again. Wait a damn minute! Adam Cole is gonna challenge Seth freaking Rollins! The main event of WrestleMania is set. Adam Cole versus Seth Rollins. Hello and welcome, Universe Mode. This is the 2018 Show of the Year, ECW. You're welcome. I mean, you are welcome every single week, as if there was another choice to win the award. And last week we thrashed our way into another victory because we ended up going to the main event of WrestleMania. You saw it all last week in a hectic episode of ECW once more. The main event of WrestleMania was sealed. Adam Cole will face Seth Rollins, but tonight Adam Cole will go one-on-one against Zack Sabre Jr. Later on this evening, it's going to be a big one, and I cannot wait for that one. But, of course, it is not the main event of the evening. We have a huge main event coming up for you as well. The Switchblade is going to be back in action, and he is gunning for revenge. That's right, Jay White back in action and gunning for revenge as he goes one-on-one against Sami Callihan in the main event of this evening. Going to be a big one between those two. Finally, Sami Callihan might get his number due, but before we can start off with any of that, I've got some announcements I need to make. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the A-Show. We have a great card for you here this evening, but I want to start by talking about last week. What a moment we had. Seth Rollins versus Adam Cole at WrestleMania. I know you can't wait, and neither can I. We rightly earned the main event, and it's going to be the best one you have ever seen. That being said, I also want to congratulate Aleister Black on the King of the Ring victory this past weekend. You gave it your all, you survived the onslaught, and you earned that crown. There's great things coming your way, Aleister Black. I just hope they all happen on the A-Show on ECW. Now then, the real news for the evening, and this one ain't gonna disappoint you. I am pleased to announce, starting tonight, there will be a tournament to declare the number one contenders to the ECW Tag Team titles. It will be between the British Empire, the greatest team that ever lived, the Good Brothers, and the Wyatt family. It starts tonight, and the winners will face the Four Horsemen at WrestleMania. So with that being said, enjoy the show. Well, there you have it. There's your starting news for the evening. That is going to be happening later on this evening. The first match within the 4-team tournament we've got going on commences later on this evening. It will be the greatest team that ever lived taking on the British Empire. Be interesting to see how that one goes. But before that, we're starting off with a one-on-one matchup. Mustafa Ali to go one-on-one against Buddy Murphy here. Ali, semi-finalist in King of the Ring. What a match he had with Aleister Black in the semi-finals. Jesus Christ, talk about sacrificing everything. That's exactly what those two guys did. Threw everything they had at one another. Ali broke out every move he could think of. The 054, the Spanish Fly. The neck breaker, the cannonball, whatever he could think of, he tried, and he survived so much from Aleister Black as well. So much. To fall short at the final hurdle must be a devastating feeling. One match away from the finals, and Aleister Black conquered Mustafa Ali and took home the crown of King of the Ring. Good that it was taken home for ECW, but maybe bad for Ali that Black was the one to do it. Nevertheless, he has a chance to bounce back here this evening as he goes one-on-one against Buddy Murphy. These two guys have been big staple names within the Cruiserweight division. Murphy has been throwing his name into the hat an awful lot of times, and I imagine Murphy would like another opportunity at the Cruiserweight title. But then again, everyone in the Cruiserweight division, or everyone of the Cruiserweight weight limit, would love to have a crack at Hiromu Takahashi. And I mean, why wouldn't you? He's the Cruiserweight champion. It's a belt. Ali versus Murphy, though, to get us going on this episode of ECW. Going to be a good one, no doubt about it. Big main event coming up already, as I've already talked about. Definitely going to be a thriller. There's no denying it. But here we go. Ali, I imagine, going to be trying to use this time to bounce back from that disappointing loss at King of the Ring. Going to be using this time to try and show everyone that he had what it took to be King of the Ring. That he deserved to be there. And maybe he should have gone one step further than the semi-finals to go with it. Ali looking for a kick there. Murphy able to step out of the way. Buddy Murphy gets a chance if he beats Ali here to prove that Ali should have never been in King of the Ring. Should have been Buddy Murphy all along. Big drop kick there from Murphy as well. Neck breaker from behind. He's coming out of the gate swinging here against Ali. And why wouldn't he? Ali, after what happened on Sunday, is going to be a fairly prominent name on ECW. And honestly, with the performance that he had, there's no reason why he wouldn't be right to the very top of the rankings as well for a shot at the Cruiserweight title. Irish Whip now in the turnbuckle. Murphy, big boot. The thing about Murphy is he's not all flash and substance. He's not all your usual acrobatics that you get from Cruiserweight wrestlers. He is a very, he's 205, but he is perhaps pound for pound one of the toughest guys in the whole division because that is 205 of muscle. He cuts down to 205. And he does a damn good job of it as well. Big back suplex. Murphy up high now, looking to strike big. The former tag team champion went for the elbow drop, and Ali got out of the way. Drop kick to the back of Murphy there, right in the, I think that was the top of the back, maybe by the shoulder blades. Ali now picking him up to his feet here, looking to get something going himself. There's the agility of Ali. Pop-up drop kick. His third match this week. But showing no signs of fatigue against a very fresh Buddy Murphy. Nice little quick shots there. Clothesline from Ali there, from Murphy, sorry, to pick him, to knock him down. Ali with a strike in the gut, though, right back up on his feet, looking for a slam there. Good avoidance there by Buddy Murphy. Slips his way out of the hold, turns him round, looking for the go behind. Good counter from Ali. Good counters back and forth for both men right now. Ali, Saito suplex. Down in his head and neck comes Buddy Murphy. That's a heavy impact right there. Murphy slipped out of the ring for a moment. Back in the ring we go. Tried to use it to his advantage. Ali just too quick for him, however. In the turnbuckle we go now. Forearm in the face. Murphy lined up, ready to strike. Bulldog. Nothing flashy. Simple, effective, hard-hitting moves doing the job right now. Murphy lifts him up to his feet. Irish Whip into the turnbuckle now. This could be, oh my, good counter there by Ali. Twisting, neck breaker. What is Ali going to look for here? He's going out to the apron. This one could be interesting. That's a long way to go. Through the ropes. Perfect leap into the neck breaker. That was pitch perfect alignment there from Mustafa Ali, and he might be looking to win it right now. 0-5-4, countered from Murphy. Knees in the guts, but look at how quickly Ali got up to his feet there. Murphy trying to counter him, and Ali just shrugging it all off. Up against the ropes now. Heavy hit onto the outside there. Murphy might be seeing victory in front of him after countering the 0-5-4, and he may very well be getting it. Murphy has him in. Murphy's Law. That could be enough to finish Ali. Oh, so close to a monumental victory for Buddy Murphy. Now got to do his very best to make sure that he put Ali down and make sure that he stays down as well. Ali, though, catches the leg. Pulls him in for that neck breaker. This is amazing to see. Ali fired up here. Third match in less than 7 days isn't going to stop him. Into the turnbuckle he goes, though. Great avoidance. What a kick in the head as well. Murphy stumbling on his feet right now. This is all about Ali leading the pace of this match right now. Putting him up on the top rope as well. Ali gonna look to finish how he finished his quarterfinal match against Chad Gable. Avalanche Spanish Fly. What a move from Ali. Covers Murphy, and he has done it. Ali is your winner. What a win, what a bounce back, and what a way to show what a learning lesson King of the Ring was for him. Ali, your winner, and he is very proud of it as well. Taking time to celebrate his victory. Oh, wait a minute, I've just noticed something out on the ramp here. Ali celebrating the win, but there is someone paying very close attention indeed. Hiromu Takahashi up on the ramp, looking each other down from across the arena. Takahashi eyeing up Ali. Oh, that has all the makings of something interesting. But now, though, we move on to our next contest of the evening. Very interesting what to make of what we just saw there. Talk about that one maybe a little later on. But it is time for the first match of the new tournament. Time to see who's going to the finals. Well, I say the finals. Who's going to the match in 2 weeks' time against the next team later on this evening. So, we have the greatest team that ever lived, Austin Aries and Tyler Breeze, taking on the British Empire, which I can tell you now is Neville and Drew McIntyre. They're going the whole hog. The British Empire off for another tag team title reign. And next week it'll be the Wyatt family against the Good Brothers. We're going to be having a tune-up match for that, actually, coming up after this. What I've been told, it's going to be Braun and Aleister Black. So the King of the Ring winner looking to get himself on the WrestleMania card in a big way. See how that one goes for him. But as for right now, the team with a combined 7 world titles getting ready to take on the big names of the British Empire. Did I say 7? I meant 6. 6 world titles between them. 6 world titles, 2 Royal Rumble wins, a King of the Ring, 2 main events of WrestleMania, 2 wins in the main event to WrestleMania to go with it. There's a reason why the greatest team that ever lived makes sense as their name, because they are by far and away 2 of the most successful guys we have in this universe. You've got Aries, the 4-time world champion. You've got a Royal Rumble win out of him. You've got the 2 Intercontinental title reigns out of him. You've got so much from Aries, and you've got a tag team title reign with Aries as well. With Breeze, you've got the 2016 King of the Ring, the United States title reign, 2017 Royal Rumble, 2 world titles to go with it as well. Huge success from both sides, but the big thing is that yes, they have all that success, but for the most part that's in singles matches. I've also been told the British Empire don't even want to make an entrance here this evening. They just want to get into the ring and get right down to business. They are not interested in trying to make a statement. They're not interested in walking towards the ring. They want to fight, so it certainly seems if the attitude within the British Empire right now is one of frustration. And it might make sense for Drew McIntyre, considering 2 weeks ago He, of course, had that steel cage match with Naito. He came out in the losing end of things. Neville and McIntyre are in the ring. It's going to be McIntyre starting things off, and Breeze getting in the ring for a moment there to share some good luck with Austin Aries, it seems. High five between the two. Spirits are high for the greatest team that ever lived, and here we go. It is Aries against McIntyre. And McIntyre not wasting a second and starting things off aggressively here. Hammerlock back suplex there. Of course, not the only member of the British Empire in action. Later on this evening, we've got Zack Sabre Jr. and Adam Cole. Big chance for Sabre Jr. in that one. I think his first significant, well, huge match against a huge name on ECW since Seth Rollins heading into either the Rumble or New Year's Revolution. I think it was New Year's Revolution when he took on Neville. Speak of him, Neville tagged in here, bit of gold on the attire for Neville as he seeks tag team title number 4, which I think, yeah, that'll be a record alongside the Good Brothers if I'm correct on that one. Oh, chop in the chest there by Austin Aries. Dragging Neville a very long way indeed to make the tag into Tyler Breeze here. What we got in this ring are two former world champions in Aries and Breeze, a man who should have won the world title in Neville, and what many can and rightfully should argue will probably be a future world champion, Drew McIntyre. But right now the British Empire are looking to get their hands on a WrestleMania match, to get their hands on the British Empire. And remember, Neville and Chris Jericho have a lot of personal history with one another. Jericho missed most of the tail end of last year due to an injury sustained by Neville. And in that time, while Jericho was out, the Horsemen were in disarray, and the British Empire was surging to the very top. Neville got a great deal of success done for him in that time. Breeze looking for the flying forearm there, missed. I also want to quickly just serve as an admission and say that I didn't talk about Downfall in the tournament, and there's one very good reason why. Downfall flat out refused to be in this. I said, tag team tournament coming up, do you want a part of it? Harper said no. Didn't explain why, didn't tell me why, he just said no. That is why Downfall are not in this tournament. They are, as it stands, they're not interested in a rematch. They're not interested in going for the titles again. I don't know what's going on with Downfall right now. And for the most part, I don't really want to know either. I just know that when they show up, it's going to be pretty impactful. Speaking of impact, face first into the mat. For Austin Aries, the British Empire have had quite the stranglehold on this match. And pulling the ropes under there was Neville. Neville and Aries have some history with one another as well. Neville going up high here. McIntyre watching on. Neville going to look to fly right now. Moonsault to Aries. Overshot it by the slimmest of margins, but the impact was still delivered, as it was when Aries' face went into that LED ring pole there. Neville picks him up. Aries counters Neville, but McIntyre's the one who he should have his attention on. Wait a minute, Breeze trying to get in the mat. Oh, wow. Breeze trying to get in the ring, and a very quick stop from McIntyre prevents that from happening. Good control from the British Empire there, shutting down the ring. Jawbreaker there by Aries. Wow! What a beautiful move from Austin Aries. Cannonball Hurricanrana essentially, and down goes Drew McIntyre right now. Aries picking him up to his feet here, still going at a good rate. Went for a dropkick in the turnbuckle there. McIntyre evaded, sends Aries into the turnbuckle, and a reverse Alabama slam coming out of it is Aries' receipt. Neville getting the tag in now. What an impactful move that one was by McIntyre there, just demonstrating all of his strength in one go. McIntyre, as Neville getting pushed away there. Aries getting fired up, went for a clothesline, missed it. Lovely back suplex from Neville. Flattened him out right there. Tyler Breeze wanting in this one right now. There's no doubt about it, but he's not exactly getting the chance right now. Aries, though, fighting back. Good clothesline, and here we go. Clotheslines now all over the shop. There was 3 of them from Aries. Neville stumbles to the turnbuckle. Aries feeling quite cocky right now. There's a double-footed running dropkick into the face of the leader of the British Empire to take them to the finals of this mini-tournament. A very early kick-out from Neville. Elbow on the top of the head there by Austin Aries, who looks to be setting up for the brainbuster. Looks to be seeking the victory in this one. Counter from Neville. Reverse DDT plants him into the mat. Aries now looking for the tag. Here comes Breeze. And the two-time world champion can get to stretch himself a little bit. Flying clotheslines, or flying forearms rather. Oh, went for the third and Neville just moved away from it. Takes him down as well. Oh, and a slap to the back of the head as well. No respect from Neville showing right there and then, as he might be looking to try and end things here. Has him up on his shoulders. Dumps him down on the mat, and Neville transitions right in to the rings of satin. Breeze nowhere near the ropes. Aries still recovering on the outside. Rings of satin are applied. This is it. Breeze is going to have to fight. He's going to have to survive here. He's going to have to endure the punishment, and he cannot. A submission win for the British Empire. And whoever wins between the Good Brothers and the Wyatt family next week have Neville and McIntyre to face in 2 weeks' time. The British Empire do it again. The two big names of the group standing tall. Looking for another title reign. Looking to knock the Horsemen off their perch. Looking to become tag team champions again. Here are your winners. See how that'll go next week between the Good Brothers and the Wyatt family. But for this evening, a big tune-up coming our way. Luke Gallows, Braun Strowman, Hoss time. This is gonna be good. Oh, I'm excited. I'm always excited to see these two guys, in all fairness. Why wouldn't I be? Luke Gallows, Karl Anderson. Four-time World Tag Team Champions. No team has more reigns than them. And I don't think no people, or no person rather, has more tag team title reigns than these guys either. Can they make it number 5 at Mania? Can they win a new tag team title to add to their collection? We will be finding out next week. And they have every reason to be concerned. I may well believe that the Good Brothers are the greatest tag team in the world, even if the voting said otherwise. I still believe they are. And on top of that, they still have to be concerned because Aleister Black is on a King of the Ring win. The Good Brothers have to be concerned about their recent dip in form. And the Wyatt family has a certain monster among men. So as if it wasn't worrying enough about the fact that, you may have your own doubts about your own performance, you have to then contend with the King of the Ring winner and this man. Braun Strowman. King of the Ring, that is an afterthought to Braun Strowman. But the former ECW television and tag team champion cares about one thing, and that's putting the hurting on people, and he gets to do the chance here. 2 7-foot men colliding. Gallows about 300, 310. Braun is probably up in the region of 400 plus if I had to guess, or very high 300s. Strowman ready to go here. Gallows watching on from the outside. Anderson at ringside with Gallows. Black and Wyatt nowhere to be seen, but not as if that's going to be much of a difference maker. On his day, at his very best, Braun Strowman could probably take both of these guys by himself in a singles match. In a tag team match, however, the tag team genius of the Good Brothers might very well be too much for the Wyatt family, who don't exactly spend a lot of time teaming with one another. All of the Good Brothers' success within this universe has come from teaming with one another, and we'll see how that one will go next week. And I imagine so too will the British Empire be having a very close eye on it. Backdrop there for Braun Strowman. These two guys could have enough to break the ring with what they do in this. Huge gorilla press slam there. I hope we've reinforced the ring because that is a lot of weight in the ring right now. Oh, running splash there by Strowman knocks down Gallows, you can just feel every ounce of impact that's put into every move these guys deliver. Every move has got to hurt. Pulling him away here is Gallows, setting him up and working over the arm of Strowman. Tactical, take away the running power slam to the best of your abilities. Not a bad idea at all. The Good Brothers would love to go to their 3rd WrestleMania in a row. Undefeated on the grander stage of them all. 2-0, 2 tag team title wins. Headed in their first one as champions, walked out with the belts. Last year, head in as challengers, walked out as champions, winning their tag team titles back for the 4th. And so far, final time. Though I doubt, honestly, that'll be the case. Good fight back here from Gallows against Strowman right now. These two heavy men hitting hard, and that's all that you can really ask for in a match like this. Look at the agility of Strowman there. Roll up from him, try to put away Gallows, who rolls up Strowman in his own breath. That's a rope break right there. Oh, Strowman would have been livid. Referee didn't see his arm underneath that bottom rope. Dragon screw though by Strowman, once again expressing the agility of a monster among men. Braun Strowman bringing him in on the shoulder, dumping him down. But Gallows still on his knees in recovery. Strowman still hasn't done enough of a job to put him away. Strowman might do now. Oh, went for the power slam. What a counter from Gallows. I don't think I've ever seen the running power slam counted like this. And here comes some huge strength. Gallows pole. Got him. Will it be enough to finish off Braun Strowman? No. Strowman kicks at it too. Gallows in frustration thought he had him, but he didn't. Good fight back from Strowman there. Held him by the throat and that punch in the ribs. Gonna take the wind out of you no matter who you are. Up against the ropes now is Gallows. And I think about to be dumped on top of them. I'm amazed the top rope is still standing. Look at the gut there by Gallows. Oh! I think he was looking for a flying shoulder tackle maybe. One of the big moves in his repertoire, but it got denied. Clubbing blow to the back there by Strowman as well. You can see Gallows now starting to feel the might of Strowman, starting to feel just how hard Strowman does hit and how hard it is to fight back from it as well. Dumped face first. Braun Strowman now looking for the standing arm triangle, but Gallows kicking those legs around and able to make it to the ropes. No doubt about it, but Gallows is in jeopardy right now. He can't get up to his feet. He may well be out of it. He may well have exhausted himself trying to put away Strowman. And a running power slam will more than likely put away Gallows. It's victory for the Wyatt family heading into next week. Victory for Strowman over Gallows. A very hard-hitting match. A thrilling match. But one that ends in a Braun Strowman win. And next week, alongside the 2019 King of the Ring winner, could we see more victory coming the way for the Wyatt family? We will have to find out then. The momentum is on the side of the Wyatt family. Strowman pleased with that win, as I was pleased with what we witnessed. A great hard-hitting contest. Not much more you could ask for, and it's going to be the polar opposite of that right now, as our main event is on its way, of course. Don't really know why I was talking about the main event of the evening, but big match in nonetheless for this guy. This guy could treat it like a main event. Zack Sabre Jr. heading towards the ring right now. I mean, our main event will be a hard-hitting one. There's no denying that. Imagine what must be going through Jay White's mind right now as he thinks about getting his hands on Sami Callihan. It's going to be a huge contest. It's going to be a brawl, essentially, between those two guys. First time he'll have seen him since guilty is charged, and maybe we'll be seeing someone else this evening as well. God, I hope not. ZSJ heading towards the ring anyway. Ready for this one. Ready to go against Adam Cole. As I said, this is a great match. A great chance for Zack Sabre Jr. to really showcase his talents, showcase what he's all about, and make a lasting impact in ECW. Imagine, this is what I have to think about for Sabre Jr. is, it's more than just saying imagine beating the Royal Rumble winner. Imagine beating one half of the main event of WrestleMania. Where does that put him heading towards the grandest stage of them all? I'll tell you where ECW is going heading into the grandest stage of them all. The goddamn main event. As we saw last week, he made his decision. And he's facing Seth Rollins. Adam Cole versus Seth Rollins coming our way. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I simply cannot wait. April, what is it? 7th? 8th? WrestleMania? I think it's the 7th. Cannot wait. It's going to be an absolutely outstanding evening. It's the grandest stage of them all. And it gets topped off with Adam Cole versus Seth Rollins for the ECW title. Just can't ask for more. Cole ready to go here though against ZSJ. A great stare down between those two guys to close things out last week. It was a personal interaction between Rollins and Cole. Rollins was 100%... Oh, wait a minute. Let this man have his moment. I can 100% confirm I had a talk with Rollins after, and I can confirm Rollins was 1 word away from challenging Corrin. And all I could say to Rollins was, I was glad you didn't. I was glad Adam Cole made the save, because that piece of shit in the main event, well, that piece of shit challenger for the ECW title, no way. No way. Well, here we go. We're ready to go here between Zack Sabre Jr. and Adam Cole. Cole trying to wrestle Sabre Jr. here. Not too sure how wise of a decision this is against the man whose expertise is in grappling. Sabre Jr. had a dominant 2018 on the back of being a great cruiserweight. A cruiserweight who was essentially perfect for his weight. He was a cruiserweight who had the size, I guess, in terms of height of a heavyweight, but kept himself at that lean weight so he could cause even more punishment for his opponent, so he could be even more agile, so he could be even more destructive with his moves, and so when he stretches his opponents with his submission moves, he could stretch them even further. He can move around them. He's flexible to do as he pleases, and that's something that Adam Cole's going to feel the full feeling of here, because these guys are the same height. Cole is around 200 pounds. I think Sabre Jr. clocks in at about 190. Big drop kick in the side of the head there by Sabre Jr. So this is the kind of opponent who Sabre Jr. should have a strong advantage against when he goes for that ground-based submission wrestling. Well, Adam Cole on the back of that huge reveal last week has got to be thinking about how a win here can get him on the way towards WrestleMania. He waited a month and a half to make his decision, and he believes it's the right one. He believes it's the one that's going to bring him a world title. Lovely German suplex from Sabre Jr. They kick out at 1, however. Oh, good work by Cole there. Caught Sabre Jr. completely off guard playing possum. Sweeps the leg away from him there. Super kick by Cole as well, and Sabre Jr. goes down. And Adam Cole now, this is smart, taking the arm of Sabre Jr. and looks like he wants to go to work on it. That is incredibly smart from Cole. Take away the arm. Take away the submission game of ZSJ. Cover made here by Cole, looking for the victory. Not going to get it, but may have to make Sabre Jr. work his arms a little bit more there, tire him out even more. Sabre Jr. though, showing they'll have to do a lot more with that Saito suplex to prove it. Jawbreaker from Cole now. Tilt-a-whirl. Neck breaker from ZSJ though. The two-time Cruiserweight champion. Starting to go to work here. Chin lock applied. Perfect position if the referee sees Cole tap out to verbally submit Sabre Jr. Torquing that neck back, that chin as well. That is not a nice move to be stuck in at all. Sabre Jr. Snapmare again. Back with that dropkick. A lot of work on the head in this match so far of Adam Cole. Don't really know why. Not really a lot of moves. Oh, maybe this could be why. Look at this. Muta lock incoming from ZSJ. Muta lock. Legs crossed. talking on the head and the neck again. Sabre Jr. in a dominant position right now to maybe finish off Adam Cole. A Royal Rumble winner, though, willing his way on and escaping from the hole, but we're seeing a lot of submission from Sabre Jr. right now. Spinning kick in the gut, another one in the chest right there. We're also seeing a lot of aggression talked to him from McIntyre and Neville. That move definitely out of Neville's repertoire. Fireman's carry stunner on the ropes. And Zack Sabre Jr. now could try and take charge, throwing them back in the ring. It is the ring in the ring where Sabre Jr. excels. Forearm to Cole right there. It's weird to see Sabre Jr. focusing so much on the limbs, on the head, in this match. There's a brainbuster to continue it. It's interesting to see because usually he's a limb kind of guy. He's targeting the limbs for orienteering with Napalm Death, where he locks the arm and the leg and just stretches them into one another. An agonizing submission. Good cross armbar there, however, but Cole, quick again. I think Cole's been reading up on some submission game as well because he's escaping quite a lot of these holds. Double back elbow there, and Sabre Jr. has to let go of that. Cole turns him round. Wait a minute. Cole takes the leg out. Last shot to Sabre Jr. And it could be Cole's crowning moment. No, good kick out from ZSJ, but he finds himself in a precarious position right now. Down on the mat, Cole full of steam, full head going for him, and Adam Cole in the turnbuckle, ready to finish this off, ready to finish off ZSJ. Panama Sunrise denied. And a very good counter from Sabre Jr. as well. And another back suplex. Cole coming down on his head. Once more, I can't think of a reason why ZSJ is doing it, and it's not as if he'd want to do it to try and help out Seth Rollins either. Last time I checked, the British Empire and Seth Rollins, not exactly on friendly terms. Big kick in the chest there by Sabre Jr. Perhaps this is all about sending a message, proving a point. I don't know. Here we go, though. Targeting the limbs. Figure four from ZSJ. Middle of the ring. Cole, though, could stretch his arms out to the ropes if he tried. Sabre Jr. has it applied here. Working over the limbs in this match finally. Good counter from Cole, though. Turns it over and it essentially reverses the effect of the figure four. The pressure being locked down on Sabre Jr.'s leg. And continuing on with the punishment there was Cole just charging his body into the knee there of Sabre Jr. Taking it away from underneath him. Very, very entertaining main event match so far. Cole having to wrestle a completely different style so far in order to try and beat Sabre Jr. And that might be why Sabre Jr. is able to excel so much as well. Dragging him into the middle of the ring. Could Sabre Jr. look for it? He has the arm. He turns over. He's going to look for it. He's going to look for a huge upset. Orienteering with Napalm Death is applied. And Sabre Jr. could have him right now. Will he get the submission? Will Adam Cole tap out? Could Sabre Jr. be on his way to be one half of the main event to WrestleMania? Oh, great work there by Cole to escape the hold. Perfectly and cleanly gets himself out of it. That wasn't easy, but Cole pulled it off. Hoisting him up on his shoulder right now. His limbs have got to be hurting. Zack Sabre Jr. has been tweaking and stretching his arms and his legs. He could be close to a submission. But Adam Cole not close to putting away Sabre Jr. What a performance this has been from the two-time Cruiserweight Champion. Chinlock applied here now. Sabre Jr. You've got to think about how much fatigue can be taken out of you trying to apply those submission holds. How much you have to exert physically to lock in those holds. That could be a surefire impact on Sabre Jr.'s cardio. But then again, he's been doing this for so many years now. It will definitely... But it probably doesn't have as much of an effect anymore as it used to. Good stop in the gut there from after those flurry of strikes. Adam Cole, big super kick. Florida key. Florida key. Foot on the ropes though. Sabre Jr. might well have been saved right then and there. Adam Cole picks him up. Front face lock. Taking the leg. Tweaking it. Now it's Sabre Jr.'s limbs being worked over. But he still ain't out of it. Zack Sabre Jr. still in this one. Back elbow and Cole goes down. Are you kidding me? Sabre Jr. of all people going up high. Sabre Jr. gonna take the chance. Wait a minute. No, Sabre Jr. didn't plan on going high risk, just playing with everyone there. Cole still able to counter him though. And Adam Cole as if to say, you can't fool me. You cannot get one over on Adam Cole, and Sabre Jr. found that out the hard way. Fight on the outside right now, but Sabre Jr. countering and quickly sending Cole back in the ring. He doesn't want to fight on the outside, notice. He wants everything to be done in the ring. Forearm countered by Cole, kick in the gut, quick DDT there by Adam Cole, into the cover. Sabre Jr.'s arm, I believe that was, under the ropes, but Sabre Jr. cut on his face. He's showing the signs, he's showing the problems. Sabre Jr. could be in a set of panic right now, taking himself to the turnbuckle. That is the worst place you could put yourself with Adam Cole. Super kick the knee. Panama Sunrise from Adam Cole to Sabre Jr. This one is over. Adam Cole wins a hard grappling contest. He had to wrestle a style that he is not used to. He had to work in a way that he is not prepared for, but it didn't matter on the evening. Adam Cole does it. Great performance from Sabre Jr. But as he prepares for Seth Rollins, Adam Cole, your winner. And he isn't done yet either. Cole taking a microphone in his hand. He has something he wants to say after this match. May well be another message coming the way of the ECW champion. And Adam Cole actually started things off by congratulating Sabre Jr. on that match, calling it a fantastic match, saying that his body is hurting from it. Sabre Jr. has plenty of time to get to the top, but Adam Cole's mind is indeed on something else, something that happened last week. Well, it doesn't take an advanced mathematician to know that he's on about that stare down with Seth Rollins. And Adam Cole says that while everyone was talking about the main event of WrestleMania, he was paying attention to something else. He didn't appreciate what Rollins did last week when he went to shake the hand. Rollins refused. Adam Cole was offended by it. He says he earned his shot, but Rollins refused to shake his hand. What kind of a champion is that? What kind of role model is that? Slow your horses, Adam Cole. You're in Seth Rollins' territory and you're going to question how he does business. He believes that the longest reigning champion refused to offer him any respect, and Adam Cole will remember that. He says he's going to use it as fire to take him all the way to WrestleMania, to take the ECW championship from Rollins. He says he'll learn his mistake. He cannot wait to make Seth Rollins respect Adam Cole. Well, that's certainly a side to Adam Cole that he's thinking of since last week. He wants to force the respect of Seth Rollins in that main event, and the best way he can think to do it is to take the ECW title. Cole feels he was disrespected by Rollins. We'll see what the champion has to say about that next week, but as for now, main event of the evening, personal animosity coming to a head. The Switchblade back in action, and he gets to go one-on-one against Sami Callihan. He gets to exert revenge that has been seated in him since guilty as charged. Jay White headed to... No! Jay White! Turn around! Switchblade! No! It's Corin! Again! The leader of Sami Callihan, the leader of the Clockwork Project, assaulting Jay White in the entrance ramp. Corin said last week that his sights were locked on Jay White and the ECW television title. He is making that statement come true. Two twisting suplexes onto the TV title itself. Corin assaulting White before he even had a moment to recover. White in deep jeopardy now. Double underhook, brainbuster on the belt. The blood of the Switchblade on the TV title. And clock strikes 12 from Corey to boot. And that prick takes the TV title and stands over Jay White with it. That is what he seeks. That's what the Clockwork Project wants.